Good news is that you can always start again. The bad news is that you feel like you are always restarting. And so the question is, are we in too low of a calorie deficit, or are we restricting too much to the place where we feel like it's unsustainable? Now, here's the thing. People think they have to be in a dieting phase for their entire life. It becomes this vicious cycle of gaining and losing the same 25 pounds over and over again. The reality is that weight loss has to be done in phases, or this keeps happening. There has to be a dieting phase, which is phase 1. You are going to have to diet down and be consistent in it, which is why I always recommend that you get some form of accountability. Somebody there to call you on your shit when you are being a baby back bitch. Because let's be honest, we're all human. We all need it. We all need that little kick in the ass. Once you find that, once you're consistent enough to get down to your goal weight, then that's where phase 2 comes along. That's where you reverse diet, which means we're simply increasing your caloric intake slowly and controlled based upon your progress or degress. Now, here's the hope and the magic of a reverse diet. 99.999% of my clients lose weight during their reverse diet. Here's a prime example. I'll put her up here somewhere. My client, Katie, started with me 181 pounds, got down to her goal weight. Her goal weight was 140 pounds. So what is that? 41 pounds. 140 pounds was her goal weight. Well, she was happy. We were good. She reverse dieted. Now she is eating 2,200 calories, doing 15 minutes of cardio 3 days a week. That's literally it. And she lost 8 pounds during her reverse diet. Lost 8 pounds. This bitch is 133 fucking pounds. And she looks sick. She looks incredible. I'm going to put something here for you so you can see it. Now, good news is, now she can transition into phase 3, which is intuitive eating. Going into intuitive eating, you can continue to see the results that you want without ever having to track again and still eat the foods that you love. Why? Because we have built muscle mass, so now your metabolism is faster and more efficient. Number 2, we have increased calories. We've increased what your maintenance caloric intake is. So now there's more room for error on those days where you want to overindulge a little or have a couple drinks or you go on vacation, right? And then you don't come home from vacation 15 pounds up because you just went from eating 1,200 calories a day to 4,000 calories a day in 7 days, and then you just absolutely wrecked your fucking diet. This is why weight loss has to happen in phases. It has to, or you will keep being in this cycle over and over and over again and feel like nothing works. But the reality is that it does work. A calorie deficit does work, but you don't need to be in a calorie deficit forever. And that's where most people go wrong.